Hello, lovelies. Yeah, before I finish what I'm doing here, sorry about the bouncing. Um, I wanted to show you what I'm up to. So, I was almost finished. I said, let me first do a quick video to show you what I'm doing. This way, I can show you how I'm finishing it, and if it works out, then maybe we can do a tutorial of this. So basically, try to get this in the camera. What I've done, because Ursula has got me hooked on the grannies, and I think it was, I don't know, 5 skeins of each of these colors, not the dark blue. There's no dark blue in this one here. There's dark blue in the other one. But I had 5 skeins. I did the other sweater, which I could maybe show again, and 2 hats, which I'll show real quick. I did show them in the other video, but this is a granny square cap with just a granny square on top. Oh, my finger. Granny square on top, and then went round and round with the granny stitch and just trimmed it off with, I think those are half double crochets. Okay, so that's one hat. And then the other hat, this was the first one I've done using an actual tutorial. I mean, not tutorial, those I've used, pattern. So, yeah, so this is basically the first object I've ever done using a pattern. And it's just a little scrunchy slouch hat. And I think that's cute as heck, right? All right, so those are the 2 hats. And there is the other sweater, which I have sitting beside me, that I did show you, which was Ursula's tutorial. Mine just came out way different than hers. Anyway, so I had this extra yarn of this, and I'm totally, and I know I mentioned it before, but I just love this whole colorway. It is a wool. It smells like a wool. It smells like an unwashed wool. So I will probably set these in the dryer with some dryer sheets just to get that stank out of it, and maybe next nice sunny day let them sit outside in the fresh air. Yeah, so this is basically what I've done is a huge granny square. Okay, and I made the square to be, there's 2 of them. Okay, and that's a front and a back of the sweater. Okie doke. But what I decided to do, and this is where I don't know whether or not there's a pattern out there for this, but if there isn't, then I came up with it. But like the other sweater I did a long time ago, where I try to make it all one continuous piece of yarn, which was very interesting and ended up even more interesting, but at least I learned something, is on the top. So the 2 squares are going to be from under the arm down. And the sleeves, let's see, let me keep you in camera here. I had the squares and then stitched 45. I made a chain of 45, which is a divisible of 3, and then did a stitch across the front, and then another chain at the end of 45. Then I started on one side and started granny stitching, going all the way across to the end on both sides, and then changed my color on the sleeve and went across. Now the blue one here, I did 3 rows, where if you notice, well, this is the back side of the sleeve. I did, no, it looks like just, okay, yeah, I did. I kind of messed up a little bit, but it's okay. I did 3 rows of the blue on this side, and then 2 and 2 and 2. But that's okay, and there's only 2 rows of it in the back side, but I don't think that's going to be real noticeable. And when I got up higher to where, for the neck, I was going to leave just the slit on top and make them even on top. And I thought, let's make it a little more fashionable or whatever. So I got to about halfway. So this is like the halfway point. So when I was coming in with the white or the ecru, I went up to here and stopped. And then I went with the red and the blue. And if you notice, I've done 3 stitches of the cream color. And that's because I want this top part to go over. Okay, you see how that's going to go over and attach to the back so that it won't be straight across the back. There'll be at least 1 stitch on the back. I think I may do 1 more row on the back top of this ecru color and then attach that to that. So it would be, you know, pretty much like this would be my neckline, because there's the neckline. And then depending on how this part looks, I might go around with maybe a single crochet or a half double just to edge it nicely. And then of course, when I get to that point, I will attach the sleeves from the inside in a weave fashion to the neck, so that I have 2 sleeves and then the neck opening and the other sleeve. And then here at the bottom of the sleeves, I have lots of ends to do something with, but I'll figure it out. It looks kind of shabby. Let me move that and I can show you that shabby. This will be shabby chic. I'll probably end up doing just a row of something on the ends to clean it up, but also to reinforce the simple knots that I made when I changed the colors. So when I'm all done with this, I'll show you again, you know, the finished product. But I just wanted to explain this part of the process up to now, because I know I'd be, like I've done so many times, is finish it and then try to explain it. But at least this way it's open and you can see, you know, before it's finished what it looks like. So yeah, another very bad tutorial. Anyway, I'll show you the update once I get this done. I'll probably have it done tonight. All right, bye guys. And I probably will add it to the end of this, so I'm probably not leaving for good on this video. But just in case I do, that was a good knock.